Every winter, up until 1963, there was snow every winter. The cars used to drive around with chains on. I went to school in Newcastle after being at Rothbury, and many a time the bus would either be frozen or stuck. And all the people would get out the bus to push the bus. You see, that was a normal practice. And then sometimes he would try to get along Framlington and just give up and come back. In the 63 storm, Bellingham had run out of coal. It had been snowed in for about a month. And they tried to get a train through to Bellingham from Morpeth. So the train had got through Scott's Gap, but it had hit very big deep drifts in some cuttings beside Now's Gate. Well, there was a train which was the snowplow on was clearing the East Coast line to keep that clear. So once they'd done the run on the East Coast line, they were going to come and try and get through. Eventually it arrived. It had this enormous snowplow on the front, which had a flat blade across the lines, and then it came up to be a V plow, and it weighed 70 tons. And then there was a train behind it, and it weighed about 100 tons. Another second engine behind that, and then there was 2 coaches and a guard's van. So all in all, it was about 400 or 500 tons, the rolling weight. The reason they had carriages because they had men that had been on the dole in Gateshead. They had big aluminium shovels, and they were going to dig the stuck train out. So they got the train up to about 50 miles an hour, and they're hitting these drifts, and the snow's flying way into the fields, either side. Eventually it grinds to a halt, though, and then we're backed back down for about 3 miles back down the track, and then again up to full speed and kept hitting the drifts. Eventually we got to where the train was, and the whole engine was buried. All that was sticking out was the funnel. They get the guys out, the coaches with the big aluminium shovels, but no, that was quite an event. And it was a classic. My mother covered the story up at Alwynton. I can't remember the name of the lady. Was it Liza Murray? But she was 8.5 months pregnant, and Dr. Richardson said, "You've got to bring her down. We can't," because the roads were blocked and everything. So what they did was they got a hen house, and they fixed the hen house on top of the bulldozer, and then they got the lady into the hen house, and they came down from up the Coquet and got to Alwynton, where the ambulance was there to bring her down to Rothbury Cottage Hospital. No, that wouldn't happen today. It would be helicopters and things, I suppose.